Hello students, hope you all are healthy. This video is for class 6th, the chapter of the first chapter of geography, that is our universe. So today we'll finish the remaining topics and discuss the homework questions of last class. So let's start with the homework questions. So our first homework question in our last class was, why is Venus called the hottest planet of the solar system, though Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun? So the answer is, Venus is called the hottest planet of the solar system, though Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, because Venus spins slowly in the opposite direction from the most planets. It is very hot because its thick atmosphere traps heat in a runaway greenhouse effect. It also has no moon. Now our next homework question was, why is planet Earth called a unique planet in the solar system? Because of some unique features, Earth is called a unique planet in the solar system. So the answer is, the Earth is a unique planet in the solar system because of the following features. The first one is, the Earth is neither too hot, too cold, which makes it favorable to support life. Next point, it also has water and air, essential for our survival. The next point, the air has life supporting gases like oxygen. And the last one point, the atmosphere of Earth protects it from harmful ultraviolet radiations coming from the sun. Now our third homework question was, what is the importance of the sun in the solar system? So the sun is a huge ball of extremely hot gases. It provides the pulling force that binds our solar system. It is located in the center of the solar system. It is also an ultimate source of heat and light for the whole solar system. It is about 150 million kilometers away from the Earth. So, the gravitational pull of the sun keeps all the members of the solar system together. Now we'll start with our first topic, that is, after moon we have to continue asteroids. Now what is asteroids? Asteroids are minor planets, especially of the inner solar system. Larger asteroids have also been called planetoids. Now some interesting features of asteroids. So students, in simple language we can say, numerous tiny planets like solid bodies also move around the sun beside stars, planets and satellites are called asteroids. And the first one interesting feature is, a belt of billions of asteroids lies between orbits of Mars and Jupiter. So the next interesting feature, each of these asteroids follows its own orbit around the sun. So they are moving in a fixed orbit. Now all of the asteroids different in size. Ceres was the largest asteroid, which has been classified as a dwarf planet. An asteroid is capable of a global disaster. According to scientists, asteroids are parts of a planet which exploded many years back. Now, the next topic is meteoroids. What is meteoroids? A meteoroid is a small rocky or metallic body in outer space. When a meteoroid encounters the outer atmosphere, it is vaporized and leaves behind a trail. Now, one more point given in meteoroid is meteors. What are meteors? Meteors are also known as shooting stars. are pieces of dust and debris from space that burn up in the Earth's atmosphere. So, what are meteors? Meteors are shooting stars. Some interesting features of meteoroids are as follows. The first one is the presence of meteoroids in the sky is known only when they enter the atmosphere of the earth. मतलब मेटेरॉइड्स हमें इसके पहले नज़र नहीं आते हैं, हमें इनका पता तभी चलता है जब ये हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर में एंटर करते हैं. Millions of meteoroids travel through the Earth's atmosphere every day. The arrival of a number of meteors occurring in the same part of the sky over a period of time is known as meteor showers. Meteors that fall on the Earth's surface are called meteorites. वो meteors जो अर्थ के सरफेस पे गिरते हैं उन्हें हम meteoroids कहते हैं, which form craters. आप क्रेटर का इमेज भी देख सकते हैं. is found in Arizona, USA. Now, comets. Our next topic is comets. What is comet? So, comets are snowballs made up of frozen gas, rock, and dust that orbit the sun. So, comet are snowballs जो कि फ्रोज़न गैस, रॉक एंड डस्ट से बना हुआ है एंड comets orbit the sun. There are about 20 million comets orbiting the sun. Now, some interesting features of comets are as follows. The first one is comets are invisible except when they are near the sun. जब वो सन के करीब होते हैं तभी वो हमें विजिबल होते हैं comets, otherwise they are invisible. Each comet follows its own orbit around the sun. They have a particular orbit on which they are orbiting around the sun. These comets are seen once and then disappear for a very long time. Means we cannot see a comet continuously. It can be seen once and then disappear for a long time. When they come near the sun, they vaporize and develop a long tail. Comets have several distinct parts such as nucleus, hydrogen cloud, and dust tail. Halley's comet is the famous comet which appears after 76,000, and the name Halley's comet is named after the British astronomer Edmund Halley. Now, our last topic of this chapter is the constellation. What is constellation? A constellation is an area on the celestial sphere in which group of stars forms an imaginary outline or pattern representing an animal, mythological person or creature. What is the meaning of mythological? Puranic, historic. So, basically, constellations are a group of stars which are recognizable as a pattern or outline. Some interesting features of constellation are: the first one, there are two types of constellations. The first one is that is visible. The first one constellation that is visible throughout the year, and the next one is visible seasonally. So there are 88 official constellations according to the International Astronomical Union, IAU. Next one, some constellations are visible throughout the year such as Ursa Major and Cassiopeia, whereas as I have told you two types. The next one is visible seasonally, and the example of visible seasonally are Orion and Cancer. Constellation travel from east to west. We are not certain about the size of the universe because it is too big. Different scientists are still trying to find out more and more about the universe. So, a lot of mysteries is still hidden about the universe. So students, we'll finish our chapter here, and your today's homework questions are: the first one is differentiate between a comet and an asteroid. The second one, write a short note on satellites. And the last one, what is constellation? Give examples of two constellations each, visible throughout the year and visible seasonally. And with this, you have to do fill in the blanks and true false also. So students, here we finished our remaining topics. Now our chapter is completely finished. Do all your homework questions and questions we have discussed earlier also. Write it down properly, start learning, and read the chapter properly again. Now we'll finish our class today here. Thank you. Stay safe.